morning for a morning scroll. You're walking by, looking here, looking there, and you run across me. You're like, what is this? Well, if we've never met before, I'm Chrissy Salem, and is it fate or coincidence? Because you don't feel like you're winning. Maybe you know for a fact you're not winning. What do I mean by winning? You know, let's just think about your bank account for a minute. Now, does it have a big smile on it or a big frown? What about your waistline? Is it bigger today than it was a year ago? Oh, and your love life. What about it, right? So you're not happy. You're in this spot where you're not happy. It's a grim reality many are facing. You know, all three of those things, or 2 out of 3 or 1 out of 3. I mean, even for those of us that have a job, they say over 70% of people have less than $500 in the bank. There's nothing there. And that's anything from the busboy all the way up to the doctor. Crazy. Boy, that makes for a rough night's sleep. Oh, did you have a rough night's sleep? Oh, well, wake up. I'm the Saturday morning cartoon you wish you had when you were a kid. Because I got you to stop and catch your breath. To make you think, you know what? I'm not happy with my money. And I know it's a holiday. I'm not happy with my money. I'm not happy with my waistline. And it's a big picnic today. Oh, in my love life, I hope I can meet somebody today. Or maybe you're just going to do it alone. Oh, we never met before. I'm Chrissy Salem, and you and I, let's just do it alone. So listen, if we're a couple dudes, right on, man, we're just talking. Oh, but if this is a romantic notion, because we get some of those, I get some of those. Well, listen. Turn the lights down low and pull up that little black leather left seat. Oh, and scooch over. Am I warm to the touch? Oh, like you wouldn't believe. What do I smell like? Well, it'd be like eternity with baked vanilla. I know. I mean, who doesn't like vanilla? You can't hate vanilla. Talking about winning every day. So what do you got to do to win every day? It's not that difficult. It's really rather simple, but you got to do it. There's that phrase, you gotta do it. Gotta do something extra on top of what you're already doing. Because you're bogged down with stuff, man. You got your job, you got family stuff, you got friends. You got your hobbies, you've got the weather. Just so many other things, you know. Chrissy, to do one more thing, maybe after Labor Day, yeah. These dumb excuses. The reason you're miserable and unhappy is because of this. You don't have a goal for your money. You don't have a goal for your waistline, and you don't have a goal for your love life. You say things like, well, I hope to, and I'm going to try. And all you do is shoot yourself in the foot, because that's the wrong vocabulary to use if you're thinking about your money, your health, and your love life. You don't want that vocabulary. I almost made it. I'll try harder. Someday, I hope. You gotta clean that crap out of your vocabulary because it's killing you. We speak so much of our reality. And it affects our bank account, our waistline, and us as people. So what you been talking about? What have you been talking about? Because there's a reason you're unhappy. You're too busy talking about everything else. And that's a combination of the conversations you have with other people, and it's the inside conversation, that inner dialogue. Oh, we never met before. I'm Chrissy Salem. What is your inner dialogue saying to you right now? Is it saying, hit that like button, double tap that screen, TikTok, double tap that screen. YouTube, hit that screen, like the video, like the live. I mean, isn't it kind of fun to have me suggested in the algorithm? You know it, just to think you had something to do with it. So the next time you see a comment, where somebody says, how did this get in here? Well, you and I can laugh about it. You and I can laugh about it because we know for a fact, what have they been searching for? And that because of your like, they got to see me. Oh, it's a win-win. Thank you for doing that. Talking about winning every day. All right, Mona is on, Christina is on, Jess, Lady, Jen. Oh, I got the Binky Bottle Squad out. So what does that mean, Binky Bottle Squad? I'm staying on subject, because some of you do some drive-by shooting, leaving comments, or hanging around and just being, vicious. Which is cool, you can do that if you want, but I don't want you to feel like you're excluded from anything, so one of the girls will give you a Binky bottle. Because let us all agree on one fact of life. That when a man or a woman, or anybody in between, is enraged, full of rage, outrage, anger, to the highest level, there is only one thing that's going to calm them down, and that's put a nipple in their mouth. So grab your Binky bottle and start sucking. Shut up and listen. Because you want to win. You're not happy with your bank account. Your money flatlined some time ago and you were kind of going for a raise, but somebody got it instead of you. And well, the cost of living of 2% really didn't make that much of a difference. Now, it doesn't matter. You've repeatedly said no to overtime and you've been late a few times. Oh, that's a stellar performance. That's not how you make your bank account smile. Don't you want a smiling bank account? Oh, you want it grinning like a chimp at you. How'd you like to wake up today and just have that feeling? Your bank account? What a big old smile it has. You know it. Hit that like button. Double tap that screen, TikTok. All right, Shroom Dukin is on. Mike is on. Mercury. Colleen. Having a great time. Marina. Oh, yeah, Marina. Michelle. Winning every day. It's a decision you make. A conscious decision. You make a decision, you act on it, right? I'm going to pay my AT&T bill today, and you pay it. I'm going to go shopping today because I get some food. You see what I'm saying? You make a decision, and there's an action that follows it. Oh, have we ever met before? I don't think so. I'm Chrissy Salem, and you're having a great time. I can tell. You're doing all this stuff. You're like, yeah, tell me more, brother. Or sister. Because I know who my competition is. Oh, yeah. It's not other people like me. Oh, it's the dancing chicken with the Donald Trump head doing his thing. Oh, it's the chicks with the double D's. Oh, it's the little kid singing with the little squirrel. Oh, yeah, that's what's keeping you away from me. And the whole time your bank account's frowning like this. Just mad at you. Wishes it had a mouth to yell at you. Oh, and your waistline, man, you went from a 30 to a 40. Woo! I'm exaggerating. But 3 years ago, for example, when you were a large, I would bet you didn't write down, I want to be a 3XL. But here you find yourself today, and you're unhappy about it. The good news is, man, we don't stay there forever. We spot the problem, we come up with a small action plan, and we get busy. And guess what? You're not the same anymore. Life has changed. Things are different. You met some new people. All it is from just a little action every day. Don't that sound easy like you could do? Oh, you know it. Oh, I got something to show you. I thought for sure you would love to see this. What does that say? Just press the like button. Because we want to get me moving up in the suggested in the algorithm. You're having a great time. Oh, you're at the coolest shock rock and roll party in the metaverse. Chrissy, what's the metaverse? Oh, it's the internet. For the older generation. Because it's time, Somebody had to stop you. They had to. You know, you've seen the people, right? With the short hair and the 3 buttons and, oh, the perfect smile. And they got that potted house plant. Oh, just the perfect video telling you how to win. Telling you how to earn more money. How to be successful. But you didn't connect. There was no connection. Oh, and here we are. You're like, damn, Chrissy, man, we got a connection. So now it makes sense. Now it totally makes sense. You're already looking a little bit different. I kind of like it. So what is it about your health that you'd like to change? What's been weighing heavy on you? Is it being overweight? Over 70% of you are. I would think somebody's thinking about it. Because it's jacking with your self-confidence, with your quality of life. Yeah. Receive this word with maturity. Speak rough to yourself if you have to get the point across. I mean, and so many of you have tried the best diets with the best programs, and you stuck to the plan. You spent the money, but you look back over time, it's like a yo-yo thing going on. You just get back to that same 25 pounds. How does this happen? Do you think it's because you're not writing your goals down? Yeah, exactly. This is what you need to do. This is what I do. This is what any successful person will tell you what to do. It's simple. Write your goals down. Identify them. So, a goal for your money. What's been bugging you about your money lately? Not enough? Too many bills? Write it down. Keep it short. All these things are small. Because small wins, equal big wins. What about your health? Is it the weight problem? Write it down. Gotta lose 25 pounds. Talking to a very dear friend who's losing 25 pounds for a wedding. Yeah, she wants to fit into that dress as is. She's going for it. And there's another thing that you and I have in common. Oh, and that's romance. Yeah, you and I both want romance. Not necessarily with each other, but we want romance done our way. Oh, are you a queen? On the lookout for a king. Because I'll tell you what, man, there's a wave of low-quality dudes out there, and some of them are 6 feet tall, and they look pretty good. And they're going to fool you. Got to be smarter than that. Jesse Pump told me about that one. I was like, blown away. Oh, have you met my co-star, Jessie Pump? She's got her own live stream here every Sunday night. It's a woman's workshop, talking about being fit, friendly, and feminine. She says, Chrissy, it's a skill the modern woman is sorely lacking. So she'll be on Sunday night, just giving her a shout out, but talking about romance. Are you a king? And they're closed today, but you're doing some research in jewelry stores nearby. You love her. She looks good. You're going to get that rock. That's happening today. Oh, are you a young prince rolling out of bed with another young prince and nobody's working today? You know it. Are you a young princess entertaining another young princess? I mean, what? Oh, yeah. Or do you want one on each arm? Oh, they say the new couple's a threesome. Is it true? So how do you want your romance? Don't leave nothing in the comments. I just want you to think about it. How do you want your romance? And question 2, why aren't you getting it? Oh, why aren't you getting it? Why don't we get it? So let me take the romance just a little bit deeper. This romance is tied to pretty much the love of a lifetime. Because most people want that one love of a lifetime. Your best friend, your lover. Am I right? We all do. Most of us do. Oh, but those of us that don't have acquired that yet, oh, they never seem to materialize, and we think we're doing everything right, but, oh, where are they? You know, people pop in and pop out of our lives. Kind of looks like them, but it's not them. Kind of smells like them, but it's not them. Oh, it kind of feels like them in the dark. I like get goosebumps, but it's not them. You ask yourself what you're doing wrong. Well, I figured it out. When I figured it out, I started working at it, I had to say, wait a minute. I don't want to go too fast. I'm not ready to settle down. But there's another list. All right, so let's put on our maturity caps. This is going to be we're going in for a bumpy ride right now. So get your safety hat on and grab on seatbelt in. Okay, there's another list. It's a list of things about you that suck. Yeah, things that are economically unattractive, socially unattractive. You know, things about you that suck. Ouch. Told you it'd be a bumpy ride. But you got your maturity cap on? You're like, well, wait a minute. Let me hear them out. Anybody need a binky bottle? And you big keyboard ninjas want a binky bottle while you're pecking away. Oh, binky bottle squad, send out the bottles. They're lighting up there. They'll put their mouth on a nipple. Because you want to win today. And nothing's getting in your way. See, that's the attitude to have. So what is it about you that stinks? Oh, you don't think anything about you stinks. Okay, well, if we have exceptions to the rule, please step aside. Because for us regular, normal, working people, that want to get ahead and realize our dreams and our goals, you're just getting in the way. Because we're working on it. So one thing we can all agree with, one thing that makes sense to everybody, anybody, any age, is being punctual, being on time, being that on-time person. You live life on time or early. I developed that skill. A lot of you have too. I don't believe anybody's born punctual. You gotta learn it. And some people learn it late in life. So is that you? Is that one of your stinkers? You're late all the time? And you really don't care? Oh, why should you care, right? So you're late on your job. Here, this is why you should care. You've got coworkers, right? F them. Is what you're saying by that action. And what about your paycheck? Chopping away 15 minutes. Here, 15 minutes. There, maybe you took a day off. Just hack off another 8 hours. And then it's gonna be Saturday, or it's today. You're like, I don't have enough money for all the fireworks I want. Gee, I wonder why. For example, we gotta be smarter than that. Because we wanna win. So what is it about you that stinks? Because not being punctual, not being on time, it's socially unattractive and it's economically unattractive. We don't want to practice things that are socially unattractive or economically unattractive. It makes no sense. We've never met before. I'm Chrissy Salem, and we're scratching our heads making sense. Because I got you to stop. And so far you're having a good time. Real good time. Did you hit the like button? Do I have to ask? Do I have to stop this important topic of you winning? This is your party to ask for a like. What do you want me to do? Tricks for a like? What do you want me to do? People, Chrissy Salem, are you going to want me to do parlor tricks to keep you interested, to keep the likes coming? Because when you like the video, you're helping somebody, because I show up in their feed or their algorithm, and maybe they needed an encouraging word today. Maybe they needed a word straight from the hip. It's the best place. So be a decent human being. Be a human doing. And like the video, like the live. People, Chrissy Salem, having a great time. Talking about winning every day. So what is it about you that stinks? Let's write it down. Keep it short. I know it's a long list for some of you. But we all have a list of things that stink about us, man. Be real. And it's those things. It's these things that stink about us that repel. Repel that one love of a lifetime that most of us want. And if I may say, it's more than a person. Because we did say love of a lifetime. There is a life tied to this person. A life that takes money and resources, where you're living, what you're experiencing. See, man, it's all riding on you. You better get working on that stinker list if you want that. There's no time to waste. And most of the stuff you're doing anyways. You gotta dial it in. So you gotta write your goals down every day. We got 3 goals. We got 1 for our money. Write it down. We got 1 for our health. Write it down. Oh, and 1 for us as people. Write it down. Ooh, that was all the big work. That's all the heavy lifting we're doing this morning. Because it's a holiday. Now that being said, you got to take some action. What can you take on action for your bank account today? I mean, you got all the bills piled up in a shoebox, been putting it off. What a great time to take some action on your money. Get all the crap out of there, keep what's important. Line up what you got to pay. For example, ask yourself, what can I do about my money, something small today, right now? So I feel like I'm winning. Well, there's an idea for you. Take care of that shoebox with the bills. Now, anybody else got an idea, man? Leave it in the comments, because maybe other people want an idea. Don't be stingy with the ideas. Now, what about your health? So you want to lose weight. You've tried different programs, different diets, and just nothing's sticking. It always comes back. Do you know why? 2 reasons. Reason number 1, the obvious one, you haven't found what works for you. And number 2, you're not all in for you. So you had I hesitate to use the word traumatic. It seems has too much grandeur, traumatic, but you had some kind of experience at some point in your life that has stopped you cold. You can't lose that weight. There's something there. You haven't identified it, because as soon as you identify it, then you can fix it. Somebody said something to you when you were little. Something happened in a relation. I don't know. Something happened somewhere. If you could pinpoint it or get a general feeling for what it is, you solve most of your problem. See, a lot of us walk around not knowing what that was. Oh man, whatever your lifetime is added up to today, everything you've heard people say, it's impossible to remember everything. Especially if you're a little kid, something sudden in passing, like, oh, he or she's always going to be fat. And you heard that. That's happened. I'm not giving you an excuse why to be overweight. I'm just saying, man, you want to lose the weight, identify the problem. You can be like, there was that one time Aunt so-and-so said I was always going to be fat. And she didn't know I was listening. And it put an impression on you that you carry with you until today. Well, we got to clean the house and get rid of that, because it's not serving you. And if it's not serving you, it gets the boot. Well, it looks good sitting around. It's just taking up space. Get rid of it. Check your circle, too. Check your circle of friends. This is what we're talking about. So we got a goal for our health. I gave you an example. And when it comes to working on you as a person, I want you to start by looking at your circle of friends. Yeah, we're gonna point our fingers elsewhere for the first round. Is there anybody in your circle that doesn't support you? That flat out doesn't support you? Is negative? Is no help, no support? Whether it's a physical kind of support, or it's a tangible, or just listening. But they're always around, taking up space. If they're not helping you win, guess what? They gotta go. It's not worth it. It's not worth hanging on to them. It's like an old piece of furniture. What do you do with it? You throw your laundry on it. It just takes up space. Well, you can have that space for somebody else. Maybe you need a new friend. You could add me to your friend circle. Because anytime you turn on Chrissy Salem, Chrissy's turned on. Because I see you. You're not invisible. And you want to have fun every day. You want to live a life that's rocking. Well, this is how you do it. When you're focused on you. On your money, on your health, and on you as a person. So check your circle of friends. Anybody got to go? Anybody not serving you? Or maybe you're not serving them. Maybe you need to take yourself out of the circle. It's not helping your paycheck. Them inviting you over for Oh, nachos bell grande for everybody's not helping your waistline. Receive them with maturity. Don't procrastinate. Don't put this off. Or else how you feel today before we ran into each other, you're going to feel like that tomorrow. And that feeling sucks. Feeling unhappy and miserable. Looking at your bank account, your bank account's giving you the finger. It's giving you the bird. Can you imagine your bank account giving you the bird because you don't want to fill it up? You don't want to make it dense. Oh, and your waistline. Oh, here comes another pizza. Your waistline's giving you the finger. Giving you the bird. Saying, hey, man, got you right here. Stop. In love life, you discreetly purchased personal lubricant, like the majority of us do. And you keep wipes in the nightstand, or at least in a bag that you can zip. That's our reality. You didn't sign up for that. That's just what's been going on. And do I paint a little bit of a grim picture? Yeah. Yeah, because who doesn't escape to video games and gaming hours upon hours? You create this other world that's more exciting than yours. It looks better than the world. Okay, so the world that you've created looks better than yours does. The characters in it are a lot cooler than the characters in yours. See what I'm saying? You've replaced everything. But the whole time you're unhappy and miserable. The life you gotta be rocking and be excited about is your life. And by having these 3 goals, that's you taking action. That's you saying, I'm gonna rock my life. Have you busted a sweat yet? Hit that like button, double tap that screen. Share me with somebody. Do you have somebody that could use some encouragement? Somebody that could, use a word straight from the hip. And when it comes to me, everything's from the hip. Or you got somebody you want to stick it to. For some oddball reason, I stick it to some people. Well, share me with them. Let's both have a good laugh together. If we've never met before, I'm Chrissy Salem. I just told you how to win today. That's how I do it. I write my goals down and I get busy. I write my goals down and I get busy. Nothing else matters. Oh, Chrissy, what about current events? Don't matter. What are you going to do about it? Well, I think we should add to the conversation. You're blowing hot air. Remember, your bank account's got its middle finger up just staring at you. And you want to talk about politics? Shut up. Talk about your bank account. Because you didn't sleep so good last night, man. It's going to be a tight month. It's the beginning of July and it's looking tight already. But you have an opinion you want to express about politics. That's not winning. That's dumb. So I'm telling you how to win. Take the word with maturity. Put on your maturity cap. Because sometimes you got to pull the Band-Aid off a little slow. I'm grateful to the person that took me aside and told me what I'm telling you. It totally turned my life around. I said, you know what? I want to be able to pay this forward, give this back. Oh yeah, people, Chrissy Salem, if we've never met before. We're having a great time. This is the coolest rock and roll party in the metaverse because I'm throwing the party for you. Because you got to stop and think for a minute. Identify why you're not happy and miserable, and don't say it's because of me. So we got some smart alecs. Get a binky bottle. Man, your money flatlined a long time ago. You haven't gotten a raise that word. You got a cost of living 3%. Woo, that's impressive. Man, your girlfriend makes more than you do. She don't call in sick. Come up with all these reasons and excuses not to succeed. Cut it out. You're not happy being miserable. You're not happy being unhappy. You've drifted into it. Oh, and this morning you got a way out. So do you follow me? Are you subscribed? Well, what are you waiting for? If you touch your screen, I turned it up here. It's set to extra warm. So when you put your fingertip and hit the follow button or the subscribe button, you should feel a little zing. I know I feel it. Cut it out. Now you're doing it on purpose. Oh yeah, people, Chrissy Salem, thanks so much for being here. Special live tomorrow night. We're gonna kick some butt Friday night. Oh yeah, guys, I love you. YouTube community, how is everyone? Okay, I'm off of TikTok. Oh, it's good to see everybody, so let me see. Let me check something real. Oh, wait, don't go away. I gotta do something here. Let's see. And I'm looking, and Dimitri's on, and Draco Jen is on, and Supple Haunches. Oh, yeah. Draco Jen is on. Supple Haunches. Dimitri. It's great to have you guys here. Man, I hope I'm lighting a fire under your rear end. Because maybe you need a little bit of fire, a little bit of flame. Maybe you want Chrissy Salem to come and by and go like this. Blow on it. Be like, baby, blow on it, baby, blow on it. Oh, that feels good. Get it hot. Exactly. What day it is today, what day of the week it is, doesn't matter. All that matters is you. And taking a small action in those 3 areas. That'd be nothing grand. Small action. And then a month from now, Supple Haunches, Draco, Dimitri, a month from now, Colleen, you and I are going to be walking. We're going to look back. You're going to say, Chrissy, look at this mountain I crossed. I said, I know you did it one little bit every day at a time. You know, we all want to jump across the big mountain, just barrel through it. No, but guess what? Oh, we've all got life going on, so you can't. It makes it darn near impossible. But you can't take a small action every day, and then you and I can look back over our shoulders and see a beautiful mountain that you crossed. Now, don't that sound like fun? Don't that sound like a rock and roll party? You know it. You know it. All right, guys, have a great holiday, and I'll see you special live tomorrow night. I'll announce it in the community what time. But, oh, man, I got some great stuff planned. You're going to love it. Hope to see you. I love you.